What's going on, guys? It's GhostRobo, and I wanted to give you an update on a couple of things. One, the reason why there was no Nintendo wrap-up or Sony wrap-up right after those conferences. It was Tuesday. I was watching the Nintendo press conference. I had Red Faction Armageddon. I had Infamous 2. I was planning on making a ton of videos and having a big day and just like going gangbusters. And then my mom had to be rushed to the ER, and I had to take her. And luckily, I was close enough to be able to get her and get her there. And so I spent most of my day at the hospital. She's perfectly fine. Well, not perfectly fine. Like, if you've watched any of my other live vlogs, you probably know I eat like 1,000% perfectly healthy. My whole family does. Like, no wheat, no sugar, no dairy. We're like the healthiest people you'll ever meet. But she had a humongous kidney stone. It wasn't even really health related. It was just like bad luck, like hereditary bad luck, the doctor said. And she was in like incredible pain. And so they had to go, and it's too big to even pass normally, so they have to like blast it later and blah, 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 blah. A lot of medical stuff that you don't need to know, probably only want to know. But that was the reason why all of a sudden, like, there was no more wrap-up videos. And I would have loved to do them, but as the days passed, it kind of got more and more, whatever. I am there, though, going to make a big E3 wrap-up with my thoughts, my top 5 games of E3. So there's that to look forward to. I will tell you up front that I really like the Wii U. I think it's really cool. The Vita and the Wii U both, I definitely want day one. I will be there at midnight getting both those. 3DS, pretty disappointing. You can play Mario 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, 20 times. By that 35th, 7th time, I hope that face gets my opinion across. I just don't know. How long is it going to be before we get a new Nintendo character? They made Donkey Kong. They made Kid Icarus. They made Wario. They made Yoshi. They made Star Fox. Infinite number of guys. Samus. Why can't we get a new one? Is there anything wrong with a new character in 2011? Because I'd like to see it. A new character with a new game. What's wrong? Why? Why do we have to have retreads over and over again? Okay, we'll save the rest of that for E3 wrap-up. The other thing I wanted to say was that's also the reason why there's no videos on Super GhostRobo. I've been so behind. I got, like, when you're doing a lot of walkthroughs, if you miss one day, you really get behind. And like, a lot of people don't realize it's not just like playing the game, like, oh, GhostRobo, let's go sit there for an hour and play Infamous. No. If I play for an hour, I've got at least an hour, hour and a half of editing that I have to do. Plus, then there's the time where it's like doing its own work. So it's a lot more. So one day behind then throws me off, and so that's why there's been no Super GhostRobo, no Terraria, and I'm still waiting to get that limit lifted so I can put Minecraft up. But I wanted to give you those 2 updates. The third update is, just to clarify, in case you saw any of the Twitter stuff going on, I had like a Twitter mini argument this morning with some people, not subscribers, other channels, and you can go read it. I still feel exactly the way I felt at the start. I don't feel that there was any resolution at all. It has to deal with misleading titles, and the people disagree that they're misleading. I think they're 100% misleading. I think if you're going to make a demo walkthrough video, that you put demo right after the title, like Luigi's Mansion demo walkthrough, not Luigi's Mansion walkthrough, Nintendo, GameCube, 2000 or whatever, 2001, GameCube, purple, demo, like, put it up front. But okay, that's that. But just in case you saw that, I want to clear up, no hard feelings. I don't hate anybody. I still subscribe to all the people I was, dealing with, talking with, and we're all good. So that's all good. But I did want to provide you with some feedback as to why those wrap-ups weren't there. Just touch base with you. Duke and Alice are next week. I'm supposed to be getting Duke early. So we'll see. I have a copy coming from the developer, which is pretty exciting. My first ever review copy, so I'm excited for that. I'm supposed to be getting Alice as well. No idea when those are going to show up. I'm assuming soon. I don't know when the embargo is for Duke reviews, but I'm guessing companies have to start getting them soon to start reviewing these games. So that's that. I'm trying really hard to wrap up 2 of the 3 games. I got 3 games I got going on right now. Infamous 2, LA Noire, Red Faction, before Duke comes out, so we don't get too much clutter. And then the next week is Shadows of the Damned and Fear 3. I also have, and this is not 100%, it's like 85%, I have a big dual commentary coming up for next week. So cross your fingers that goes through. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. Keep telling your friends. Keep subscribing. I know Infamous 2 and Red Faction weren't as, like, huge of games as, like, LA Noire, but I think they're still fun, and, like, I'm having a blast with them. I really, like, this has been a great recent trip of games, from Portal 2, Mortal Kombat 9, LA Noire. Like, Brink was kind of, but I've enjoyed so much the games. Like, I really like Red Faction. It's not great. I love the mechanics of the different guns and different weapons and the destruction. I know that the gunplay and the situations themselves are not unique, but I think that the other parts make it worth worth playing. And Infamous 2 is fantastic. Awesome. It's a little bit hard for me to do walkthroughs of that game because I want to just go and like explore the city crazily, and I know that at times if I do like 15 straight minutes of collecting blast shards, that's going to get tedious, so I want to keep the missions, coming, but it's an awesome game. One thing I did want to ask you, and this is totally off the top of my head right now, you don't know this and you have no way of finding it, but I will tell you that before I did YouTube, I did podcasts. If anyone can find this, congratulations, gold star for you, but I did 2 separate podcasts, actually with my brother, and they aren't very great. The concept is pretty good, but the content itself isn't the best. Again, that was sort of a training ground for YouTube, and then YouTube is more of a training ground for the commentary stuff. But I've always wanted to bring back a podcast, because the thing that gives me that YouTube doesn't give me, YouTube is like walkthroughs. I can talk about what's happening there, like Cola King, and Infamous 2 is a crazy boss, and it's awesome. That's super fun. 10 out of 10, I love it. But there's times where I just like want to talk games, and I just want to talk in depth about other games I've been playing, or really get like it does. If I'm playing a game, I can't start talking about why they made Infamous the way they made it, because then an enemy's gonna come and it's gonna get all disjointed, and you're like, Ghost, comment on the giant alien attacking you, and so they're best left separate. But if there is any interest in a podcast, we may start that up. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I know this is going long, so I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate all of your closed-eye feedback and all of your open-eye feedback as well. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Cola King loves you. I love you. Have a fantastic day. Duke and Alice duking it out next week. A very odd couple. Duke Nukem, very obnoxious. Alice, very scary. So stay tuned for those. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a fantastic day. Keep watching Red Faction, Eleanor, and Infamous 2. Until next time, guys, we will see you later.